triangles or how the figures are similar to each other. We have learned what is the difference between the congruency and similarity. We also learned how two polygons are similar to each other. For being two polygons similar to each other, we want its number one corresponding angles to be same, and number second is corresponding sides should have same ratio. So these are the two conditions. If these two conditions satisfied, then we can easily say that the two polygons are similar to each other. And in polygons, triangles are also polygon. So for triangles also, we need to have these two conditions, that are number one, corresponding angles should be equal, and number second is corresponding sides should be in proportion. Proportion means in the same ratio. Yesterday I took one problem of quadrilateral, and we see how that two quadrilaterals were similar to each other. Also we saw that how they are congruent to each other. Also we learned two properties from there, that every congruent figure is always similar to each other. हर congruent figure ये similar होती है, पर ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि हर similar figure ये congruent होना ही चाहिए. Okay, so this thing you have to keep in mind, can be asked for MCQs. So let's start now new topic of this lesson, that is theorems we will see. So the very first theorem in this lesson that we are going to learn is Thales theorem. Means it is also known as basic proportionality theorem. What basic proportionality theorem says us, see, it is about the triangle. If a side or if a line cut any side, suppose this line is there, it is cutting any, or it is, suppose if it is parallel to any of the side, suppose this triangle is there, triangle ABC, and this line is there, line DE, which is parallel to line, which is parallel to one of the side of the triangle, that is BC, then that line is cutting the remaining two sides at a distinct point, right? So it always divides that two sides in the same ratio. In the same ratio. In the same ratio means AD upon DB. AD upon DB will always be equals to AE upon EC. AE upon EC. Okay. So this condition will satisfy when if a line is parallel to one of the side of the triangle, cuts the remaining two sides in two distinct points, then that two sides are divided into the same ratio. That two sides are always divided into the same ratio. Here the important thing is that this line should be parallel to the any one of the side of the triangle. तो कैसे भी parallel होती है? If a triangle is like this, it will be parallel to this side, then this upon this will be equal to this upon this, right? It may be parallel to any of the sides. Suppose I am taking this one, it may be parallel to this side also. If it is parallel to this side, so x upon y will be equal to what? A upon b. These two ratios will be equal. But in this, the line should be parallel to any one of the side of a triangle. So let's prove this theorem and let's bring the ratio of remaining two sides equal. So this theorem I told you is also called as the Thales theorem, or we can also call it a basic proportionality theorem. Thales theorem. Now, in Thales theorem, while doing, the very first thing is that statement. You have to write the statement, then only you can proceed. So, statement of the Sorry, relation is I am saying theorem is. What is the statement of this theorem? Now only I discuss with you. If a line divides, or if a line is parallel to any one of the side of the triangle, then that line cuts the other two sides in the same ratio. Means these two will be equals to these two. Understand? Again I am revising the statement. What is the statement? If suppose it is a triangle, if a line is parallel to any one of the side of the triangle, it cuts the remaining two sides. These are the remaining two sides. This is cut by the parallel sides, parallel line. If it is cut by a parallel line at a distinct point, then that parallel line divides that two sides in the same ratio. Means this part upon this part, both will be equal. Right? Now let us write what is given to us. First of all, I will take out the figure. Figure से आपको समझ आना चाहिए क्या क्या दिया है आपको. We have given triangle ABC. Suppose one triangle ABC is given to us. In that, suppose PQ is the line which divides or which is parallel to the any one of the side, that is BC, and which cut the side AB and side AC at point P and Q respectively. Okay, this one is given to us. So statement you have to write. I am starting with given. So given for us is in triangle ABC, line PQ is parallel to BC and PQ cuts AB and side AC in the points or in the distinct point, at a distinct point P and Q respectively. Okay, what I have done in triangle ABC, PQ is parallel to BC, PQ is parallel to BC and PQ cuts AB and AC. PQ किसको कट कर रही है? AB को भी कट कर रही है और AC को भी कट कर रही है in the point P and Q respectively. P and Q respectively. उसके बाद में what we have to prove? Yes, what we have to prove is the important thing, that is जो ये लाइन AB और AC को कट कर रही है वो रेशियो सेम होता है. मींस AP upon PB will always be equals to AQ upon QC. This we have to prove. Now we do some construction for proving this. As we have learned in right standard area of triangles. So with that we will go. So what we will do? We will join this BQ and PC. We join this BQ and PC, and we also construct for area of triangles a perpendicular is given height. So draw perpendicular. Suppose this is QR, and from here also one perpendicular I am drawing. Suppose this is PS. Okay. So construction में क्या लिखोगे? Join BQ या B2Q and P2C. Okay. Also draw QR perpendicular to AB and PS perpendicular to AC. These two we have drawn perpendicular. Now we'll start our proof. See here, these two are perpendiculars on AB and AC respectively. We have joined BQ and CP. Okay. Now in proof, see here we have to prove that the ratios of two sides are equal. Now what I am to see, I am selecting two triangles, triangle APQ and triangle PBQ. In that, if we see from this side, what is the base of APQ? If we take base AP, then height we have to take corresponding height. So corresponding height will be QR. If in triangle PBQ, if I took BP as a base, so corresponding height will be QR. Right? So let us take these two triangles. What? Number one. Area of triangle, which one? APQ. Area of triangle APQ upon, as we have to do ratios, so I am taking now only ratios, upon area of triangle PQB or PBQ, and anything. Suppose PBQ. Areas of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PBQ will always be equals to half base into height. What is base? AP into, अगर base AP है तो height क्या रहेगी? QR. नीचे भी half base into height. PBQ, what is base? PB. If we took PB as base, what will be height? अब यहाँ पे तो कोई परपेंडिकुलर नहीं है, लेकिन ये एक सिंगल लाइन है, इसके ऊपर परपेंडिकुलर क्या है? QR. So it will be equal to QR. Now half get cancel, QR get cancel. Now what remain? AP upon PB. So next one that we can write is equation number 2, area of APQ. Area of APQ upon area of triangle, which one? BPQ. PBQ is equals to what? AP upon PB is equals to AP upon PB. Okay, I have given this as equation number 2. Now I am selecting these two triangles, area of triangle APQ and CPQ, these two triangles. Equation number 3, which triangles I am taking? Area of triangle APQ and area of triangle, which one I have called? CPQ. अब इसमें देखो, इसमें क्या होगा? हाफ बेस इनटू हाइट, हाफ बेस इनटू हाइट. So now as we have taken in first base AP, now I am selecting base AQ. अगर base AQ दिया तो हाइट क्या आएगी बोलो? हाइट will be PS. Height will be PS. Again half into base into height. Again what is base of CP? If in triangle PQC, if I took QC as a base, so height will be PS. So QC into PS. Right? Now half get cancelled, PS get cancelled. What will remain? AQ upon QC. It is, suppose equation number 4, area of APQ upon area of which one? CPQ. Correct? Equation number 4. Now see, in this two equation what we are seeing, in equation 2 and this one and this one is the another triangle. So these two triangles we need to prove that they are congruent. Now please go to the previous class in 9th standard. These two lines are parallel और दोनों भी ट्रायंगल उस पैरेलल के बीच में है और मतलब क्या होगा, उन दोनों का हाइट सेम रहेगा, हाइट सेम है और दोनों का बेस भी सेम है PQ. So they are the triangles having same base and same between same parallels. So the triangle which lie between the common base and same parallels are always equal. So we can write as triangle कौन सा है PBQ and triangle CPQ lie on same base, lie on same or we can write common base and between same parallels, between same parallels, then as PBQ and CPQ lie on common base and between same parallels, therefore area of triangle PBQ is equal to area of triangle CPQ. Have you got it? We'll do it equation number 5. Now see here, area of PBQ and CPQ are also equal now. PBQ और CPQ भी कैसे equal है? So from equation 2, from equation 3, APQ is equal, numerator equal हो गए और 2, 3, 4 में से आप देखो डिनोमिनेटर भी इक्वल हो जाएगा या एक और स्टेप में इसे बढ़ा दो, आप ऐसा कर सकते हो इक्वेशन नंबर 6 या इक्वेशन नंबर which one सेकंड एम्प्लाइज, इक्वेशन नंबर सेकंड एम्प्लाइज क्या करेगा इक्वेशन नंबर सेकंड एरिया ऑफ ट्रायंगल APQ अपॉन इंस्टेड ऑफ PBQ I am writing area of triangle CPQ. What is this ratio? Second का AP upon BP. From how I have done this? It is from equation number 5. समझ में आया? Now I am giving this equation as equation number 6. अब देखो अच्छे से इक्वेशन नंबर 6 को और इक्वेशन नंबर 3 को APQ upon CPQ means their LHS is coming same. As their LHS is same, their RHS will also be same. Therefore, क्या आएगा AQ upon QC is equals to AP upon PB. AP upon PB. इसका रिजल्ट क्या आएगा? From CP from 4th and from 6th. From 4th and from 6th it is. Understand? Now have it AQ upon QC is equals to AP upon PB. So hence it has been proved. Okay? So again I am repeating, if a line is parallel to any one of the side of the triangle, cuts the other two sides at a distinct point, then that two sides are cut in the same ratio. ठीक है, ये हो गया उसका same ratio. Understand? This is also called as basic proportionality theorem. Okay, have to understand. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. Another theorem we will see now, that is converse of Thales theorem. Converse of basic proportionality theorem. अब converse means क्या? तो Thales theorem में क्या लिया था वो याद करो पहले. Thales theorem में आपने को दिया था कि if a line is parallel Now statement I am repeating again. If a line divides any two sides, suppose these two sides are there, any two sides in the same ratio, means this upon this both will be equal, means the ratio of these two and the ratio of these two will be equal, then the line that is dividing is always parallel to the third side. वो third side को क्या होती है हर वक्त parallel होती है. So let us solve this. If a line divides, statement आप भी लिख सकते हो. If a line divides any two sides in the same ratio, is always parallel, अभी आप लिखना होगा parallel to the third side, parallel to third side of that triangle. Okay, so let's write given. क्या दिया है आपको ट्रायंगल में? In triangle ABC, DE cuts AB and AC at point D and E respectively. Again, what is given to us? Therefore, ratio will be equal. So, what are this ratio? AD upon DB is equals to AE upon AC, AE upon EC. Okay, this is given to us. Now, what we have to prove? Yes, we have to prove that DE is parallel to BC. DE और BC कैसे है? पैरेलल है, ये अपने को बताना है. अब ये जो है थोड़ा अपन इसको कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी मेथड से सॉल्व करेंगे. जो अपने को प्रूव करना है वो अपन फॉल्स लेंगे. मींस we'll do one contradiction. Let DE is not parallel to BC. We start proof here by contradictory method. We solve this assumption method. So DE is parallel to BC, that we have to show. So let us assume what DE is not parallel to BC. DE BC को नहीं पैरेलल है, हमने एज्यूम किया है. ठीक है. Now if it is not parallel, then another side will be parallel, any other line will be parallel. So let DF is parallel to AC. Therefore F is any other point on AC, and which one is parallel now? Therefore AF is parallel to AC. DF not. DF is parallel to DC. What we have done here, let us assume that DE is not parallel to BC. DE BC को parallel नहीं. अगर DE BC को parallel नहीं है तो कोई ना कोई भी ऐसी लाइन होगी जो BC को parallel होगी. तो F is any other point on AC. We have taken F any other point on हेयर सेरम का यूज करा है। नाउ इन ट्रायंगल ABC, what is given to us? DF is parallel to BC कंस्ट्रक्शन के हिसाब से DF is parallel to BC and as DF is parallel to BC by their theorem what we can write AD upon DB is will always be equals to AF upon FC, AF upon FC, right? This we have done by written by Thales theorem. Okay, we will give it equation number 1. Okay, now see here what is given to us? AD upon BD is equals to AE upon AC, but here what we have proved? AD upon DB is equals to AF upon FC. Here both LHS is same. I will write here that one AD upon BD is equals to AE upon EC. It is given to us, right? ये अपने को दिया है। अब देखो ये दोनों के LHS सेम है। If LHS are same, then RHS will also be same. So we can write what we can write that AF upon FC should be equals to AE upon EC. AE upon EC from 1 and 2। ये अपन ने 1 और 2 से लिखा क्योंकि दोनों के LHS ऐसे सेम है तो RHS भी कैसे रहेंगे दोनों के सेम। ओके, नाउ AF upon FC is equals to AE upon AC। ऐसा हो सकता है क्या? एक ही साइड है, सपोज एक लाइन है AB, अब ये एक पॉइंट F है और ये एक पॉइंट E है, तो उसने क्या बोल रहा है AF upon FB is equals to AE upon EB। क्या ये पॉसिबल है? क्या ये पॉसिबल है? नहीं, it is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because the length will differ. As length will differ, how the ratio can be same? The ratio can't be same. ठीक है, तो और इसको आप एक सॉल्व कर सकते हो। Add 1 to both the side. AF upon FC plus 1 equals to AE upon EC plus 1। अगर ये करोगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? देखो AF FC plus 1, FC into 1 is FC, FC plus AF is FC plus AF is what? AC। It is AC upon FC is equals to here EC plus 1 is EC into 1 is EC plus AE is always equals to AC upon EC। अब ये दोनों तो सेम हो गए, ऊपर के सेम है और दोनों रेशो इक्वल है, मतलब FC और EC भी इक्वल होना चाहिए। Therefore from equation 5 numerators are same and ratios are also same। अगर numerator same है तो denominator भी same होना चाहिए। Therefore from equation 5 what we can write? FC should be equals to EC and अगर FC और EC same होना, if FC and EC should be same, then point F and E should coincide, मतलब दोनों ने coincide करना चाहिए, तभी वो क्या हो सकते हैं? सेम हो। ये दोनों कब सेम होंगे? तब ये F और E क्या है? coincide करते हैं, मतलब वो दो पॉइंट अलग अलग नहीं है, वो पॉइंट क्या है? एक ही है। तो अगर पॉइंट एक ही है तो जो अपन ने लिया था F is any another point, therefore that assumption is false। therefore our assumption So this is how we have proved the converse of Thales theorem. Okay. So if you have any queries in this, so please be free to ask. Now in next video we will start the exercise of this lesson, which will depend upon these two theorems. Okay. So statements are important of this theorem to solve the exercise. Thank you.